Good morning, legends. Just a quick video on commuting and what I carry. I've been asked numerous questions about this over the last few weeks, about what I carry, what bike I use, and what I do in wet weather. So that's what I'm going to talk about very briefly. So first of all, the bike. That's what I use. It's a Sakae Litage. It's a 1987 frame, alloy frame that I've picked up. It's fairly standard setup, Shimano 105, semi-compact. Ultegra rear derailleur. Nothing too flash, just stuff to get it done. I've recently acquired this Apogura bike packing back saddle bag, which I'll provide a review on later on. But generally, these days at the moment, I use a backpack. So I'll show you that. So the Mule NV Camelback. I don't tend to put the bladder in the back because my commutes are 20 to 30 kilometres, so I just have my usual water bottle. So I'll use that 9 times out of 10. If I don't need to carry clothes or anything else, I'll have a much smaller backpack. But generally, this is what I will. This is what I take with me on my every commute. So the most important thing you need to take away from this is what happens if you're in the middle of nowhere, pitch black, no street lighting, and you get a flat. So 4 spare tubes I carry as a given, because I've been caught out before. I always take my HD 180p camera, which I mount on the front handlebars. It's already paid for itself numerous times. CO2 canisters, tyre levers are a must. A tool, a little tool that I use if anything comes undone. A bike pump, spoke tools, a chain link. This is an absolute must. And one thing I don't have here is a chain breaker. You might want to consider a chain breaker too. I carry that. A CO2 canister thing to reinflate the tyres. Otherwise, I'll just use the pump. So that is the stock things to carry. I have this little equipment tube thing that goes in the frame, goes in here. So you just pop it in there, Bob's your uncle. So I use that. In terms of wet weather, that's my jacket. Nothing too flash. What I will do though is generally I'll use a base layer, my jersey, and if it's cold, just a thermal jacket or something, and the jacket over the top. And that's it. One thing that you have to come to terms with is when you're commuting, you're going to get wet. Regardless of what you're wearing, nothing is truly waterproof. Yeah, it might delay it by half an hour, but eventually the water will get through. You just have to deal with it and harden up and accept the fact that you're going to get wet. It's not too bad once you realise and you realise that you're going to get wet, then the mental battle about all that is pretty much over. So you get over it fairly quickly. What a good technique for me is to smile while it's raining. Enjoy it. Take it in. Live in the moment. Don't worry too much about the fact that you're going to get wet. That's all you really should be thinking about when you're commuting. Is you're going to get wet. Prepare for the worst by having these few essentials, basically. I don't think there's anything much else I can talk to you other than the bike, I suppose. I think I've featured this before. So that's where the camera goes, my Garmin. Lights, yes, so I use this Litage light. Don't know if you can see it there. It's roughly 800 lumens, does the job. One thing I would recommend too is, in a wet commute, is making sure the chain is always wiped down afterwards and re-lube after every second commute or so in the rain. But other than that, that's it. So pop your questions and I'll answer them as much as I can, what I know in terms of commuting. Please subscribe for more videos, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye bye.